Sydney Sweeney has been making headlines once again for a variety of reasons. One of them, she has a very successful movie that's still at the box office right now in Housemaids. And of course, she just launched a new lingerie line. And I suppose if you're someone like Sydney Sweeney, it makes a lot of sense. And she had a viral marketing ad that apparently worked pretty well. Sydney Sweeney's new lingerie brand, Syrn, S-Y-R-N, I don't know if I'm saying it right, does it really matter, sells out after viral stunt. Now, the viral stunt in discussion was Sydney Sweeney hanging bras on the Hollywood sign, which some people are like, oh, she could get in trouble for this. From the moment it happened, I'm like, it looks pretty clearly like a marketing stunt to me. And apparently that's exactly what it was. And it apparently worked very, very well. But with that, and with the launch of the new lingerie brand, with the big movie out in theaters, of course, she's doing interviews once again. And of course, the one thing that everybody wants to talk to Sydney Sweeney about for some reason are her political opinions. As if anyone should really care what someone like Sydney Sweeney's politics truly are. But nevertheless, this is Hollywood, where everybody preaches to everybody about what they think and what they believe and how you should vote. And hey, we're in this Hollywood echo chamber, but we need to tell you what to do. So in the story with Cosmopolitan, when, of course, she's there to promote her brand and talk about her movies and things like that, the topic ultimately comes up about her politics. And look, I think Sydney Sweeney made a mistake a couple months ago. You know, following the backlash, the quote-unquote backlash, in which like 5% of people in the country found her American Eagle jeans ad offensive, right? We saw these warriors who demanded that she say something, who demanded that she speak out because some people don't know what your politics are, and it looks like you're promoting this. It looks like you're promoting Nazism. It was the most insane shit ever. And for months and months and months, Sydney Sweeney refused to clarify or apologize or anything because, quite frankly, it was a laughable backlash until she did just that. Now, she didn't come out and say, guys, I believe in everything Hollywood thinks. She simply said, hey, look, people have attached things to this ad that I don't believe. I don't believe in hatred. I believe everybody should love each other. That's effectively what she said in her little bit of a walk back that she did, which I think was a mistake because guess what? Regardless of if you walk that back or not, no one's ever going to stop asking or assuming or assigning things to you unless you just want to be 1,000% politically active and go all in on woke Hollywood bullshit. Well, Sydney Sweeney is forced to answer these questions once again. Sydney Sweeney says, I'm not here to speak on politics. I'm in the arts. That's not an area I've ever imagined getting into. The White Lotus and Housemaid actress told Cosmopolitan in a recent cover story she has no plans to become a voice on political issues despite public pressure to do so. I'm in the arts. I'm not here to speak on politics, Sweeney said. That's not an area I've ever imagined getting into. It's not why I became who I am. The 28-year-old explained her passion lies solely in her craft. I became an actor because I like to tell stories. I don't believe in hate in any form. I believe we should all love each other and have respect and understanding for one another. Sweeney acknowledged that her refusal to engage politically has paradoxically made her more of a target. I'm always here to make art, so this is not just a conversation I want to be at the forefront of. And I think because of that, people want to take it even further and use me as their own pawn, but it's someone else assigning something to me, and I can't control that. And again, it all stems from primarily the American Eagle jeans ad, where the tagline was Sydney Sweeney has great jeans while promoting jeans. And a small fraction of tiny, retarded motherfuckers were like, she's promoting Nazism. Which if you see that, you're on a hunt everywhere to find things that you think are like offensive. That's the truth. If you see that and think that, you are in a small fringe minority. But of course, that minority on social media can seem rather loud. Now, I think it's the right thing for everyone in Hollywood to do, to take stances like this. Hey, I'm not going to sit here and endorse people. I'm not going to talk on political issues. I'm not going to do this. I'm here to act. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to, launch a lingerie brand, build my business, whatever. I'm not going to be, me, as a 28-year-old hot chick, Sydney Sweeney, she doesn't think that she should maybe be a vocal part in politics. Probably a good idea. Probably something that more retards in Hollywood should think about doing, right? Because truthfully, Why should anyone take political advice from people in this woke echo chamber, from people who are living in their multi-million-dollar mansions with security, like living lives that none of us could possibly comprehend or understand? Why should they be giving advice to everyone else, to the other 99.999% of people? Who they don't have any idea of what their lives are like. They don't have any idea of what they're valuing. The people who don't even buy their own groceries, who don't drive their kids to work, who don't have to worry about anything like that. That's why people are so sick and tired of people in Hollywood pandering and preaching the way that they do, because they don't have a leg to stand on. So Sydney Sweeney, despite a few missteps and I think a stupid, unnecessary, walk back, not exactly apology, but kind of a walk back on some of the clarification for the American Eagle jeans ad, she is sticking firm in this line. I'm not here to talk about politics. Unfortunately for her, she's right. That does make her more of a target, because everyone in Hollywood is going to continue to push and assign things to her, regardless of whether she believes them or not. And I do think, and I've said it multiple times before, if you are someone who saw that ad or sees Sydney Sweeney not preaching left-wing talking points, and you just assume she must be full right-wing, she's a big MAGA person, she's what, I think you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Sydney Sweeney's a girl in her 20s. I don't know. I think you're setting yourself up to be let down if you think that she holds all the exact same beliefs that you do, because she's not saying things. It goes both ways. So Sydney Sweeney once again being forced to speak out about her politics for some fucking reason, and once again drawing a line in the sand and saying, no, I'm not going there. I'm here to entertain. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.